Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
Girl, these kids going to school looking like hoes. They look like bona fide whores. Like they just got off a pole. Yes, I said it. Yo child look like a hoe. I don't really know what school allow it, but all I'm seeing is pictures posted with the caption first day of school, and I thought they was saying last night was a ball. I could have sworn they was outside hanging out with their hood rat friends, baby. They look a damn mess. All you see is ass cheeks, belly buttons, and motherfucking shirts with rubber bands. Let it go. I'm not one of them hating ass ones. They be like, oh well, they wearing all this designer to school. I would rather them be dripped out in designer than not have nothing but showing ass cheeks, belly buttons, legs, and damn cleavage. And the fact that y'all dropped y'all kids off at school and y'all let them get out the car like that. Now I'm not saying that people back in my days when we was going to school wasn't dressed like that, but I'm telling you that when they got in their mom's car, they wasn't dressed like that. We know they young, we know they teenagers, or they want to be a little hot in the ass. But you wait till you get to the school to alter your shirts and your shorts and your hairstyle. I remember my sister getting her ass whooped because she came home with a different hairstyle. You always see, y'all don't know the game, y'all fucking up the game. You supposed to go to school looking neat, but when you come back home, you supposed to look like a whore. Not when you go to school. It's too early to be a hoe. You be a hoe, you get more whorish between each class period. Y'all got to learn something. Y'all getting too bold.
yeah, a lot of people came for him. Others were in agreement with him, because they believe that the way young women are dressing these days to school is inappropriate, and they are calling on the parents to do better when it comes to their children. I'm going to play some of the stitches very shortly, but before that, now, is it right or wrong? I want you to leave your opinions about all of this in the comment section, because as somebody who was essayed at 5 and I almost lost my life, I do understand that it doesn't matter what you wear. I mean, you can be covered from head to toe, and if someone wants to essay you, they will essay you. Okay? Have I seen young women on my own school runs, in their uniforms, because most of the kids here wear uniforms to school? And have I questioned the length of their skirts, how, they're wearing them chunky heels and so on and so. Yes, I have. I'm like, okay, how old are you? Why are you with them long lashes, long nails? There's no need for it. You're going to school to learn. I have been there, okay? I've been a pick-me when it comes to that. But at the same time, I do understand that the age at which they are, they want to explore, they want to try things, they want to they're figuring a lot of things out, okay? But at the same time, it doesn't stop men like this, because there's a lot of men like this one with this type of mindset in our society, right? And when they are given the chance, they're going to treat these young women like the 304s, because they believe that 304s are a free game. But anyway, let's get into some of the stitches, and I'm going to come back and talk some more. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
Girl, these kids going to school looking like hoes. They look like bona fide whores. Like
No, for real though. Because when I went to school, skirts and shorts had to be to the tip of your fingers. We might got away with it sometimes, boosting our shoulders up, and if it was a little bit shorter than fingertip length. But these girls are wearing mini skirts. Let's not forget, we weren't even allowed to wear crop tops to school. I graduated in '09. We weren't even allowed to wear crop tops to school. Not only are these girls wearing crop tops, they're making t-shirts into crop tops by tucking them in their bras. And but all I can say is the parents who keep their kids looking like kids, much respect. These parents who allow their young teenage girls to walk outside looking like grown-ass women, I question your parenting. Yes, I do. I don't give a fuck about the times. I question your parenting, because it doesn't matter about the fucking times. It matters about your kids being more kids. And y'all allow y'all kids to be grown-ass adults. And then y'all wonder why they talking back and acting grown, because you treat them grown. You allow them to do grown-ass shit. Yeah, no. My parents wouldn't have even brought me that skirt. Like, I would have had to try to buy the shit myself and hide the shit. Like, y'all parents out here buying y'all mini skirts, and y'all from like 8th to 12th grade, they out here buying y'all crop tops? Really? I guess there's no such thing as a pedo, and I guess the grown-ass men do not roam around high schools and elementaries to find girls that they can prey on and groom. I guess there's no such thing as that nowadays, and it's okay to allow your daughter to be half dressed at school. I guess.
Bona fide whores.
I would have to say I agree 100%. When I tell you I pass a high school on my way to work, literally, all you see is baby hair, belly rings, and booty meat. It's insane. Like, this is definitely not the 90s or the early 2000s. I don't know what happened. I don't know who parent let them go outside like this. I wonder if the parents dress like this. You know, everybody be real big on these mommy and me outfits and Fashion Nova. When I tell you it then took over the world, it's insane. Insane. Literally. Baby hair, bellies, and booty meat.
Whores. Like,
I'm gonna need you to walk that one back. I'm gonna need you to walk that back. And here's the reason why I say that, okay? The reason why I say that is you can have your opinion that they are not dressed appropriately and things like that. But I think when you are calling young ladies whores, that to me is very demeaning. You can say that they're dressed inappropriately. You can say that you don't like their style of dress. But when you are calling them hoes and whores and then going on to say that, you change up the game, or, that, we have to stop that. Okay? Because when you click on that search in your thing, all you see is black girls. Okay? So we have to stop that. And I need you to walk that back. And again, you can say on your page whatever you want to, because I say whatever I want to on my page. However, comma space. You can calling them whores, the implication that is they're like, no. It's not giving what it should. It's not a take that I feel like you should take, which is why you're catching the shit that you're catching. Because again, when you click on that search and you start scrolling down through there, all it is black girls. Okay. But also, we be the ones making the high GPAs. We be the ones getting all of these scholarships and shit like that. So it don't matter whether or not I come out with my belly button out and a belly ring and waist beads and things like that. That is my prerogative. And then go to a part-time job so I can earn my money to get what I want to and things like that. Like, that's their prerogative. I can't get with you on this one. So I need you to walk it back. That's why you're catching the shit that you're catching. Because again, you can say that you don't agree with the way that they're dressing and things like that, because it's okay, fine, message received. But to call these young ladies whores and you don't know anything about them, and again, what makes it whorish? You know what I mean? What makes it whorish? Because then you're giving a bigger connotation to it, that they're being sexually advanced. And who deems that? Okay? Who deems that? I'm gonna need you to walk it back, bro. I'm just gonna need you to walk it on back. Okay? That's what I got.
gives them the upper hand to look at.
It's taking me a minute to make this response because, ooh, baby, when I say triggered. But sir, I'm gonna say this with all disrespect to you and the people who support you in your comments. Shut the hell up. My opinion on this matter is not coming from a mother who's raising a daughter who lets her daughter wear whatever she wants. That's not the lens I'm coming from. Coming from two different lenses. Number one, I was a victim of sexual assault as a child, and I promise you, my mother didn't dress me in crop tops and booty shorts. So when I say it does not matter what you have on, it does not matter what you have on. That's number one. Number two, the second lens I'm coming from is a woman who was raising 4 boys. 4 of them. And that whole boys will be boys mantra does not exist in this house. I teach my sons to control themselves. Because that's what it boils down to. Because like I said, it does not matter what that girl has on. If a young man finds her attractive, a young man finds her attractive. It doesn't matter. So since it does not matter what she has on, I teach my sons to control yourself. Just because you like this young lady, just because you find her attractive, that does not mean you get to make her feel uncomfortable because of that. She does not exist to please your male gaze. And because I teach a bunch of young girls, I teach dance to, at this point, I don't even know how many girls I teach dance to. It's so many. From various ages, all the way down from 3 years old, all the way through, I'm going to say adulthood because I teach adults as well. And one thing I always teach my young ladies is that you do not exist to please the male gaze. You should have the autonomy to exist in your body without anybody making you feel uncomfortable for that. Because at the end of the day, you can't help how your body is shaped. You can't help the clothes that your parents buy for you. And even if you could, it's still not going to change the fact that if someone finds you attractive, they find you attractive. It is what it is. But what we can control is how we respond to people we find attractive. That's what we can control. What we can do is teach our sons that just because you like this little girl, that doesn't mean you get to put your hands on her. Just because you see her midriff, her belly button, that does not mean you get to go and touch her. Just because she's wearing shorts that have her butt cheeks hanging out, that doesn't mean she's doing it for you. And even if she is doing it because she wants people to look at how attractive she is, that does not mean you get to still make her feel uncomfortable about it. Consent is still a requirement. But yet, people who think like this dude right here are teaching girls that you gotta be mindful because these boys can't control themselves. Why can't these boys control themselves? Because parents don't teach their boys to control themselves. Parents perpetuate this idea that boys are only sexual beings and all they can do is respond in a sexual way, when no. They're not animals. Raise your sons to have some self-control and some decorum about themselves. Raise your sons to understand that a fat ass don't mean you get to go and assault somebody. Seeing a girl's belly button doesn't mean you get to go and say inappropriate things to her or do inappropriate things to her. And she should not have to cover up her belly button just because you lack self-control. She's not the problem from here.
Girl, these kids going to school looking like hoes. Yes, I said it. Your child look like a hoe. I don't really know what school allow it, but all I'm seeing is pictures posted with the caption "First day of school." They look like bona fide whores.
Son, you're out of line. You just got on this internet and compared little black girls to 304s because you do not approve of the way that their parents choose to allow them to dress to go to school. I don't see that you have a son or daughter, so who are you to get on this internet and tell people how to raise their kids? Me and my wife raise our son and daughter the way that we see is best, and we don't pass judgment on other parents for choosing differently. We mind our business, and you need to do the same. Your content largely is comprised of spoofing Netta in trash bags and robes, and I suggest that you get back to that. If you're not bold enough to walk up to those parents you have issues with and say those things, then there's no need for you to bring it here on the internet. And if you make that mistake with me, when you disapprove of an outfit that my daughter has on, please understand that I'm the daddy that will go to the trunk. And 6 will carry you and 12 will judge me. Now go on now.
Because posts like this are dangerous in the sense that it's encouraging, men like him with that kind of mindset to do whatever they want to women who they deem as 304s, which is also an issue because when a man sees you and they deem you as a 304, they feel like it's a free game, all right? And they can do whatever they want. Men like this man who go out there, say things like this, and then boys like the young women's age who will see this type of content and believe that, because she's a 304, she's free game, because this man is saying young women who wear chunky heels, pierce their belly buttons, wear the 30 inches bars down are 304s, right? And so they will take that as a yes to do whatever they want to do to them. Okay. What you should be doing on the other hand is teaching young men that even though they are dressed like this, they are not 304s. Okay. They are not saying come and do whatever you want to do to me. All right. Consent is still very important, and they should keep their hands to themselves and their minds focused on their books. You can also say that. So the question still lies that because of that, should the young women of today not wear the things that they want to wear? My answer is it depends. Okay. I believe that because of everything that is going on out there, like we know a lot now. I have learned a lot, but because of the society we live in, right? I think we should also extend that learning to our young women, to the young women in our society. I think yesterday I posted a video and this lady was talking about dress the way you want to be treated. Okay. We should start teaching our young ladies that yes, the miniskirt looks nice. It's trendy. Your friends are wearing it. It makes you look hot. If that's the case, it makes you look popular and so on and so forth. But at the same time, most men in our society will see you and deem you as a 304, i.e. making you an easy target. Okay. Besides that, everywhere you go, because there are men like this on the internet saying things like this, a lot of people see you in that light. You don't want to come across as a 304. You want people to see you and take you seriously. And so dress the way you want to be treated. All right. At that age. Yes, and I know at that age it can be challenging, okay? Knowing the things they know, social media and everything they are seeing, most of these young women want to grow. Like they also want to enjoy some of the things that they see online. They want to come across as hot, as that girl and so on and so forth. They want to put on the lace wigs, they want to wear the makeup, the lashes and so on and so forth. But we can navigate it into something better, teach them to decenter men. Teach them to not dress for the male gaze and male attention. Teach them to dress in a way that will add value to their image, okay? Teach them that wearing certain things give certain men free access to their bodies, whether they know it or not. Okay, it gives them free access to their bodies. And I know a lot of people will disagree with me. You may not even think about, I want to be that girl, I want to impress boys and so on and so forth. But at the same time, you are giving them your body for free because they are looking at your legs for free. And these days, there's people who have their phones. They will take videos of you, the way you look, and they go home and do whatever they want to do with your images. Okay. So protect yourself in that sense that you add so much value to yourself that you are not easy access or easy target for you. Not because of what men think and F men and so on and so forth. Yes, we can say that from morning till thy kingdom come. But is that going to change them? Absolutely not. I am a big advocate for teaching young women to decenter men. Okay, to stop dressing for male approval, to stop trying to look hot or whatever it is that is going on right now. As parents, I think we should start teaching our young women to decenter men. And when we start teaching them that, we are going to be raising phenomenal, amazing, exceptional, extraordinary women, okay? When we teach them to decenter men and boys, stop dressing for their approval, for their gaze, to be liked, to be told you're sexy. It's going to change a lot because they're already taking boxes. They're already doing well. They are the smartest ones in school. Okay. So let's see what the next generation of women are going to look like and be like. But that is just my humble opinion and I may be wrong. So leave yours in the comment section. See you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.